Welcome back to our daytime special. We are here on location now at South Green High School learning about another one of the programs offered through the Niswonger Foundation, and that is called CareerConnect. And we are here with Law Loving, one of the directors of this program, and you've actually been with it, it's been, what, 3 years old now?
Yeah, actually we started in the spring of 2017, and we've been in full operation since then. This is our third full school year with students in the program.
And I understand that it's already in several schools throughout this area.
Yeah, that's correct. We serve all 4 high schools in Greene County schools. So that's West Greene, North Greene, South Greene, Chuckey Doak, and also Greenville High School as part of Greenville City Schools.
And you serve 3 different grade levels, sophomore, junior, and senior?
Yep, that's correct. Students are selected for the program as 9th graders, but then they really fully begin being part of the program as 10th graders, and they stay with it up through their senior year.
So tell me about some of the things that you do and why that's important as students are kind of growing within the school system.
Absolutely. So our focus here at CareerConnect is really on 3 things. It's on career exploration. So we want students to understand what their opportunities are after they graduate high school in terms of a career. So if they know what they want to do, that's helping them figure out what that pathway is. If they don't know what they want to do, it's helping them figure out what they want to do. And then we also work on soft skill development. So those are those things that regardless of the career pathway you go into, you're going to need to be able to do. So those are things like communication, how to prepare for an interview, how to develop a resume, how to work in teams. Those are just critical foundational skills. And then lastly, we also work with some of our students on getting some internships with some of our local employer sponsors. So the whole goal here is to get students prepared for life after high school.
And you're actually building quite a relationship with these students as well. I understand you take them out into the community as well as here in the classroom.
Absolutely, yeah. So we meet monthly here at their home school. So if we're here at South Greene, we'll meet with the students that are from South Greene in the program once a month. And then after that, in the summertime, we'll have a 2-week summer experience where we're meeting with them every day. For most of the day, we take them on field trips to different industry sites, to different post-secondary educational institutions, with the goal of kind of getting them out in their community and developing those relationships.
Wonderful. And you actually have a student here with us today to kind of talk a little bit about his experiences as well. Tell us about this particular student.
Absolutely, yeah. So we have Peyton Burrell with us here, and he's one of my students from South Greene in the 11th grade. He is a junior, so he's been with the program now for a year and a half. He's gone through a full summer experience as well as a bunch of monthly meetings. So he's definitely one of my bright shining stars here at South Greene.
I love it. Well, Peyton, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us. We got you out of class here for just a minute, but tell me a little bit about what this program has meant to you.
It's really exposed me to a lot of things. I've never seen the inside of a factory, and I got to tour tech schools, and I got to see nursing colleges and all that. And I think it's just been a really helpful experience because I had never really thought about what I wanted to do up till this point. And these monthly meetings have really just got me thinking about things and have really opened my eyes to a lot of opportunities that I could have in any career field, really. And I've just really enjoyed the program overall because we've done some fun stuff too, and it's been really enjoyable.
That is
overall.
Wonderful. And you've still got another year, right? Your senior year, you're in your junior year now, and already kind of shaping your mind as to what you might want to do in the future.
I sure have. And I do have the program to thank for that.
That is wonderful. Well, you're going to keep us posted on your success, right?
I sure am. Thank you.
We'll look forward to that. And that is awesome to be able to see something like that and really connecting them, as you said, to that future.
Absolutely. Yeah, one of the most rewarding things about this program is when you follow students through their high school career, you're really able to see those light bulb moments. When the light bulb turns on and they get it, they understand what it is they want to do and what it takes to kind of get there, that's just really, really cool.
And the program already in its 3rd year, and you're talking about growing it to include even more school systems.
Absolutely, yeah. The long-term goal for this would be to serve the entire area that the Niswonger Foundation serves. That's the entire 1st Tennessee Congressional District. So there's lots of opportunities to reach even more students across this Northeast Tennessee area.
Absolutely wonderful program. Very cool to see. Where can our viewers go for more information?
The best place to find us is the Foundation's website, so that's niswongerfoundation.org, and you can find CareerConnect on there as well as all of our other programs.
All right, Law, thank you so much for joining us. Best of luck in your continued success.
Absolutely. Thank you, Amy.